Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the great old Brittney Griner and how she was illegally putting in drugs into Russia or whatever, or not legally putting in drugs, but more like having drugs while going to Russia. And it seems like, of course, for whatever apparent reason, that the Biden administration wants to come and get this person here and make her become free, even though uh, she committed a crime. Now, I'm all for trying to get Americans back in or whatever if they have been treated as a crime. But however, this is just dumb. I think people need to be held to their consequences and all the actions that they do take, because people only learn for severe consequences. And 10 years is a long time for this person's life, but it just shows you probably should leave up laws and stuff like that. Well, the article here says Biden offers to release notorious Russian terrorists in exchange for Brittney Griner. Report says, yeah, let's not do that at all, Biden, please. Brittney Griner is not worth a Russian terrorist at all. Period. So let's not do that in exchange for Russian terrorists for Brittney Griner, which obviously committed a crime, because it's annoying. I really don't like these type of things that keep on happening here, because it's obvious that it's obvious that what she has done has been illegal. It isn't even like some war crime or whatever. It's just she just did something stupid and she should face the consequences. Democrat President Joe Biden has reportedly offered to exchange with notorious Russian weapons trafficker Viktor Bout in exchange for the release of WNBA player Brittney Griner and Paul Whelan. CNN reported that several sources inside the mission said that the proposal received Biden's backing after he was briefed on the matter. We communicated a substantial offer that we believe could be successful based on a history of conversations with the Russians. A senior administration official told CNN we communicated that a number of weeks ago in June. This is so dumb. Like, why would it? A notorious weapons trafficker, Viktor Bout, that means he's going to traffic more weapons again, or somebody that illegally put trafficked to drugs or had drugs on person when she was going to Russia. Yeah, no. How about not? Bout, who was often referred to as the Merchant of Death, is a notorious arms trafficker who inspired the 2005 Nicolas Cage movie Lord of War. Bout was convicted on terrorism charges back in 2011 for trying to sell tens of millions of dollars worth of missiles to the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, FARC, for the purpose of shooting down U.S. artillery helicopters. Today, one of the world's most prolific arms dealers is being held accountable for his sordid past, said then Attorney General Eric Holder back in November 2011. Viktor Bout's arms trafficking activity and support of armed conflicts have been a source of concern around the globe for decades. Today, he faces the prospect of life in prison for his efforts to sell millions of dollars worth of weapons to terrorists for use in killing Americans. As the evidence of a trial showed, Viktor Bout was ready to sell weapons arsenal that would be envy of some small countries, said then in U.S. Attorney to the Southern District of New York, Preet Bharara, he aimed to sell those weapons to terrorists for the purpose of killing Americans. With today's swift verdict, justice has been done, and a very dangerous man will be behind bars. I would like to acknowledge that the extraordinary efforts of the Drug Enforcement Administration (DEA) agents who investigate this case on 3 different continents helped to bring Viktor Bout to justice. Griner was arrested on drug charges back in February and pleaded guilty this month to the charge being denied that she had intentionally broken the law. Whelan was arrested back in 2018 on espionage charges, which has denied. Listen, this is completely bloody asinine in every regard. This just shows, guys. This shows that the Democrats do not care about the U.S. citizens at all, because if the Russian terrorist, this Viktor Bout guy, went to go to traffic weapons to actively want to kill U.S. American citizens, why in the hell would you make an agreement to exchange this person for Brittney Griner, who illegally put in drugs, who was arrested for drug charges, and also pleaded guilty? Why in the hell would you do this? Again, When you keep voting for these people, this is what you get, and now probably a whole bunch of Americans will potentially die to this person who Russia is already actively at war with Ukraine, and the Russians already don't like the U.S. So you're gonna bring back you're gonna exchange a Russians dealer to this, and the Democrats supported this type of crap. Yeah, okay, that's great. That's very, very great. She should be remaining behind bars. She is not worth this type of person for anything, for that matter. Anything. This is the reason why I am tired of the Democrats. I am tired of Joe Biden. I am tired of all the ludicrousy that they have been doing. They don't care about the U.S. Americans. They don't care about us at all. All they care is their stupid, dumb agenda and their power, and they will willingly sacrifice Americans to exchange somebody that for over drug charges that she probably shouldn't have been there to begin with. She was not intelligent enough to actually go to read what she was to expect in Russia, and now she's being forced to face the consequences. But thanks to great old Biden, he wants to offer the notorious Russian terrorist that was for this person. For American lives. Great. Just great. Yeah. Biden is being a very great president, as we've shown that he has not been. And people actively want to keep voting for this man. Great. Of course, District Attorney for the Southern District of New York, he aimed to sell those weapons for killing Americans. So more Americans could potentially die by exchanging this person. Great. Because this Brittney Griner has to be released from prison on drug charges that she did it herself. No, she's not worth it. She is not worth it. 2 of these people are not worth it. Let them rot in prison for 10 years or more. Don't care. Not worth the lives of Americans. Sick and tired of this BS, man. So sick and tired of it. I am hoping that this never happens again. I am hoping that this does not go through. I'm hoping that she remains in bars. Behind bars, rather. The ludicrousy of the left. They actively want to destroy America and the citizens of America. And that's all their real true goal is. And this offer has actively, truly shown this. I think it's about time, you guys, you wake up. That's it for the video, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.